Part of the reason relationships can feel really hard and there can be a lot of conflict is because we have different expectations and we're playing different games. Now, I don't mean the type of games you would play if you were a pickup artist or you were trying to manipulate someone into going out with you, sleeping with you, or liking you. I mean the relationship game. So think of it this way. If I were to invite you to play a ball game later, and you show up ready to play baseball, and I show up ready to play volleyball, we wouldn't be able to play together because we're playing two different games. And this is what happens when we come into a relationship without doing any of the deeper work, without understanding our childhood wounds, past traumas, early programming, our childhood blueprint, our expectations, our desires, and we try to have a relationship together. We end up coming in with different tools, with different ideas, with different paradigms, and we try to play the same game, and it's really confusing. It doesn't work. There's so much friction and so much conflict because we're not even on the same field, right? We don't understand where the other person is coming from. And this is why when I work with couples, the first thing we do is we focus on you as an individual. And we take time for you to rediscover yourself so you understand the paradigm that you grew up in, the patterns that are still carrying throughout your life, currently what you believe love to be and what you desire. And we sort that out. We get clear on that. We deal with those core wounds that happened early on. We deal with the harmful patterns that prevent you from really receiving love and connection. And I do the same thing with your partner. And then you come together and you start to rediscover each other and understand where the other person is coming from. Because when we do this, when we know ourselves, and then we take time to truly relearn who this person in our life is that maybe we didn't really learn in the first place, right? We met them and we got into this limerence, this honeymoon phase, and there was so much chemistry, but we didn't take the time to understand what are your core values? How did you grow up? How are you affected by things? How do you communicate best? What do you do during conflict? And when we take time to do that, we can then recreate a relationship that is built on respect and trust and dedicated to growth, both for yourself and for the relationship as a whole. But when you don't do that, when you don't take time to understand how your past is informing your present, relationships are hard. Relationships are uncomfortable, they're full of conflict, and they're full of friction. If you believe your partner is a good-willed person, and you are both dedicated to the relationship, I truly believe any relationship can thrive if you're willing to get uncomfortable. If you're willing to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and say, hey, where do I need to go deeper? Where do I need to really explore how I'm showing up in a relationship? Am I holding space for my partner to be their own person? Am I taking time to really understand who they are and where they're coming from and not just being selfish? And if you follow me for a while, you've heard me say it. If you want to be selfish, that's fine, but stay single. Selfishness and singleness go really, really well together. But when we're in a relationship, we have to be willing to open our life to another person, right? We have to be willing to open our life to care about what our partner's preferences are, what our partner likes to do, what our partner needs in an argument. It's so easy to learn about yourself and say, oh my gosh, I get triggered by this and this is what I need. I just need 3 days of silence. I need you to leave me alone. Okay, but what if you're with someone who they're like, I need reassurance. I need to know that we can have an argument and the relationship isn't over, right? So we have to lay down part of ourself, that selfish part of ourself, that ego self that's like, I should get what I want only. Because that doesn't work in relationships. In relationships, we've got to cultivate interdependence where I lean on you, you lean on me. We work together. And in order to work together, the first step is understanding our paradigm, is understanding ourself, it's understanding our patterns. And then the second step, we relearn our partner. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, you are in the right place. And I'm so excited you're here because I love relationships. I am for relationships. I believe we're pack animals and we need each other. We're designed that way. We're not designed to be lone wolves. We're designed to be in community with others. And romantic relationships, my favorite thing about them, they are your greatest potential for growth because they will show you, they will show you all those areas that need a little tender love and care, and sometimes a kick in the pants a little bit too. I know in my own relationship, there are things that come up that I'm reminded about where I'm like, oh, Lily, that's a growth edge for you. Oh, Lily, that's the selfishness coming on board. You got to lean back into being more relationally minded. This is how we become relationally fit, by putting in the reps, by not giving up, by not settling in the selfishness, but continuing to grow the relationship. And if this is something you would like to do, find me on Instagram, send me a DM, the word fit, and I will get back to you with all the details on how you can work with me and how you can recreate your relationship into something that is so loving, so supportive, and so full of fun and play that it's your favorite thing. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you choose growth.